Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, All the Pretty Horses Tarot. Tonight I'm going to do fire signs love prediction for February. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, so check your placements. I start off with 3 cards, so I have the Three of Cups here, the Death card, and the Page of Cups. What I'm gathering is that some things are dying out with the fire signs. There are some old situations that are dissolving or have dissolved, and because it's in this middle part here, or like, so there's past, present, and future, so I'm guessing this is something that's going on currently, something that's dying out for something new to come in. I do have the Three of Cups here in the past, and then the Page of Cups. So there's a lot of emotional kind of things going on here. You could be dealing with the water sign as well. As an overall energy, I have here the Justice card. So I feel like your life is about to bring some balance to this to the situation or itself in general. You could possibly be dealing with a Libra, because this is a sign for, this is the card for Libra. So I'm going to set that right there, and then I'm going to clarify this Death card and this Three of Cups to see what's going on here, as that's what's sticking out to me the most. This Page of Cups here is kind of like giving me an idea that you guys are like pretty much, I feel like, starting out on a new adventure, or at least have an idea about starting off on a new adventure. Because, you know, the Page of Cups, the pages in general, just about the initial spark of interest or an idea. So it hasn't taken place yet, but the thought is there. So we're gonna, like, let's see if we can clarify the situation, see what's going on here. Okay. A lot of a lot of thoughts here, a lot of inspiration that's taking place. I have the Page of Wands that came out, and I have the Eight of Wands as well. Okay, cool. All right, so you know, like most of these readings I've been doing, it has been a trending situation with third-party situations. We have the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck as well. So I feel like there's a soul contract taking place here that could be ending, or something of that nature. I'm going to set that right there for overall energy. Now, with Three of Cups here, I'm not sure if it's a third party just yet. It could just, honestly, I'm going to take that back, because somebody has been, they're feeling like they're left out in the cold. So what I'm gathering is the fact that either you or your person pretty much had a third party situation and they cut that person off. And they seem to be kind of moving forward towards you very slowly but surely. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Disc in this deck here, which is the slowest moving knight. And it's rational, and it's steady. It takes its time. So I do feel like the person that you could be dealing with is pretty much have cut a situation off and have decided to move forward in a different direction. I do see some communication that came out right away, which usually doesn't happen. We have the Eight of Wands here. So I do see communication coming in once the situation has fully died out. I'm hearing the fact that you guys are going to have the conversation that needs to be had. So technically what I'm getting is that you guys may not be not talking to your person. It could be communication here and there, or what have you, but you guys are failing to have the conversation that you feel like you should be having. And it's due to the fact that this person is still kind of tied up with some things that are dying out in their life, and they're trying to cut that out and get rid of that situation. I'm going to clarify this Page of Cups here to see what this idea is about. So far we have Libra energy here. We have a little bit of Earth here. And we have water. We have some heavy water energy here, so you could be dealing with those signs, or it could be in their charts, or they could just be showing up in this way. Doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be that sign, but it just helps kind of make it a little bit more specific if you are dealing with those type of signs. My voice all of a sudden also is having issues with my throat chakra. So I feel like somebody is struggling to say something. Like, I just got that John Mayer song in my head that just popped in when I said that, say what you need to say. So I feel like your person could be having issues with speaking up. We have the Six of Swords here. So I do feel like your person that you're dealing with is thinking about leaving a situation, leaving something in the past. They are in hermit mode also. So let's take a look here. I'm going to show you these cards. We have here the Hermit, and we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like the initial spark is like, as bad as it sounds, like I have to like say what I'm like getting. But what I'm getting is that this person is leaving this old person that they've been with, or the person that they've set up something with. It could be, I'm getting emotional ties here. So I'm really weighing heavy in on the romantic situation. If not, for a small group of you, it could just be just a third party of whatever it may be that's interfering with y'all's connection. So this person looks like they're actually thinking about it at this point of like doing something different, moving forward, getting away from the situation. It does look like also that because this death situation is happening, I'm going to let you take a, I don't know if I showed you this card already. We have the Death card here. And this is always very significant for anything, honestly, to bring in about new situations and things that are better for you. You can't really hold on to anything or get anything you can't really get anything if you're holding on to something old. You know what I mean? So it's like, trying to get something or accept something with a closed fist in a sense. You still have things that you're holding on to. I'm going to clarify that death a little bit more, see what that's about. But let's see if we can get some more information on the situation. My throat is like so raspy all of a sudden. So I do feel like this person is having a really hard time, like coming to terms of like what they want to say to you. I'm hearing, them practicing this in their head, of what they would say in this situation. Okay. So with the Page of Cups, this person has pretty much in a nutshell been holding themselves back. We have the Eight of Swords here. So I'm getting some really heavy air energy here. So you could be dealing with the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And so I have the Eight of Swords here. And if you guys don't know, air signs are major thinkers. They're like in their head constantly about things. What I'm gathering is that this person has pretty much put themselves in a mental like prison in a sense, basically holding themselves back, in a sense of like saying like, I can't do this because I have A, B, and C going on, or they won't accept me because of blah, or because of this reason or that reason. Like, so they create all these different scenarios as to why, they can't move forward with you. I do see for some of you, you probably aren't speaking to your person. And, I swear to God, like, I'm not making this up. This seems to be like the trending thing going on currently. Plus, Mercury is in retrograde, so that could have a lot to do with why things are this way. But the past, like, 4 or 5 readings I've done, it's been this, like, no communication, kind of hermit mode setup. And it's, like, kind of alarming a little bit. But, so we have the Four of Swords here, and we have the Four of Cups. So we have 4. So the number 4 may be important to you. If you are seeing synchronicities, I'm hearing to tell you that means something. So if you're seeing like 444, number fours or what have you, just whenever you look up or whatever the case may be, the number 4 is very important to you. It's significant, and it means it's relating to your person and your guys' relationship. 4 is more so of a foundation setup in a sense. But anyhow, this person is pretty much at this point no longer like, they're realizing what they have, and it's not because of like what you've said to them or what the case may have been. It is more so something that the universe is showing them. So like, I'm hearing like, you know, when they're out somewhere and something reminds them of you. I'm hearing that type of situation. And so they're constantly you're constantly being put on their mind. I do have the 4 of Swords here, so they're kind of in a resting, meditative state, kind of thinking about their next move, thinking about what they want to do, how they want to go about it. I do feel like, in a sense, I'm gathering that they're kind of like unsure about how they want to proceed with things. They had the initial spark of how they feel, so they know what they kind of like want to do, but it's not anything solid. It's just the thought of what they kind of like, what they've been thinking and what they feel like would be good for them. So let's see. I'm going to clarify this Hierophant card here. Hierophant. I don't know how you guys pronounce it. I say Hierophant, but I'm going to clarify this card here and see what this is about. The Hierophant always like signifies to me soul contracts. And in a sense with this card here, what I'm getting is that this person pretty much is in a situation where it's draining for them. It's not like anything fruitful. It's not progressive. It's just like something that's completely draining them. And I gather that, of course, because if you see the 2, like, I would call them babies, but they're not babies. They're like little men in a sense, but they're kind of like, you know, being breastfed by this woman here or what have you. So I'm gathering the fact that whatever soul contract they're involved in is not fruitful for them, and they're like getting like the life sucked out of them, basically, is what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing. But let's see if we can clarify and get some more information. I don't know, maybe if it's just 2021 that is just like bringing about all these changes, because I mean, literally every reading I pretty much have done has been something of that nature. Something of like, you know, no communication, and like they're being given like all these situations are either dying out. And the Death card is similar to me in a sense of the Tower card, but I feel like it's not as drastic, because a Tower card is like abrupt, like boom, like changes that take place, and it's like it shakes your life up very quickly. The Death card to me is more of a subtle thing that takes place over time, realizations, and it's still painful, because changes to me in general most of the time are always painful in some form or fashion, but it's not as bad as the Tower card, because that's like I'm knocking you off your feet, trying to like explain to you, get you to see what's going on, what you need to do. So what I'm getting, so I have 3 of Pentacles here and 3 of Swords, and then there's a 3 of Cups. So this person is pretty much gathering that they don't want to do this soul contract with this person. They want to cut off this third party situation. So if you're dealing with somebody that was kind of in limbo with you and kind of like, okay, yeah, I'm here, but like I'm not really sure what I want to do, and I'm kind of like, but this person over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's getting ready to stop, because they're realizing what they actually want, and that this soul contract is something that they felt like they needed to depend on because of the 8 of Swords. Could be, you know, people, we get used to people in certain ways, although sometimes we're not happy, we just get used to them being there. So the routine of the situation, or, you know, the comings and goings, knowing that person, knowing the ins and outs, knowing what to expect, although it's not good and you're not happy. You know, it's like, you know, we do that with jobs too. You know, we'll just stay at a job, although we're not getting paid, but we feel like we need to get paid, or they're like, the management is terrible. We'll just stay there because we know what to expect. We know the routine. We know the material, what have you. So what I'm gathering is that this person is pretty much have put themselves in a mental bondage because of the routine and the whatever codependency they had for this soul contract. And also, if you take a look at the Eight of Swords, you know, there's all these swords around her, and she appears to be chained, but like she's not chained to anything at all. Like, it's not attached to anything. It's just her thinking that she's like stuck. And so, and that's amazing. Actually, it's crazy that I'm getting that. So we have the Two of Pentacles here, and we have the Nine of Wands. You could be dealing with an earth sign. I did say that, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But anyhow, so we have the Nine of Wands and we have the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like in the past, this person has been like juggling two things. Whether I feel like I'm gathering it's two people. They've been kind of like juggling, and I don't feel like they were doing it very successfully. At this point, with the Nine of Wands here, I'm hearing like there's getting ready to be a battle here. I just lost my train of thought. It's getting ready to be a battle here. So they're like paused. This is like them like trying to like ponder their next move because they know this is about to be a war. So they're kind of paused and kneeled, and they're thinking about, you know, strategizing in a sense or what have you. I do have, I don't know, this card like literally was just like laying here, so I guess it popped out at some point and I didn't see it. But we have the Devil card. I'm going to take it. I do feel like this person pretty much feels chained and stuck to something. So like for some of you, for a very small group of you, I do feel like it could be addictions or something of that nature. Something that's like really interfering with y'all's connection. This is something that they're battling with currently. Hold on, let me pull from the deck. I'm going to clarify this Devil card here. But yeah, I do feel like they are, they feel bound and stuck to something. But if you like, this Devil card plays off of this Eight of Swords here. Because of the fact that they're both pretty much feel like they're chained to something. And whatever they're addicted to, which I'm hearing addictions. So it could be, you could be dealing with somebody that's like have a drug problem. Just overindulge in alcohol or whatever the case may be, pills, whatever their drug of choice is. It could be just, it doesn't always have to be drugs. You get what I'm saying? Addicted to something that's like pretty much interfering in your life and your connection. But what I'm seeing is the fact that the Eight of Swords and the Devil card is playing off of each other, but it's an addiction that's not really addictions are serious, so I'm not like saying that at all. But what I'm saying, they can overcome it. That they're like, they can overcome it. They're not stuck to this situation or this addiction. They actually have the willpower to like scoop that out the way. Like it's not like some people. I don't know, like, you know, some people that can like get off. I know it sounds so weird, but like some people can just stop doing stuff just as quickly as they pick something up. They can just drop it and be done with it. So I feel like in the sense of this addiction situation is the fact that that's something that they can do. It's not anything that needs like medical attention. Like, okay, I need to go to rehab for this or anything like that. It's literally just a mind thing of them saying, I'm done. And I feel like that's also probably a lot of, for some of you, that's what they're juggling with. That's the two things is you and whatever addictions that they have. Like I said, I am picking up some air energy here. So there's that. Let's see if I get some more information on this. Okay. Can I get one more card? I'm sorry, I didn't say this before, but I do like to say this before every reading, but I forgot. This is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it resonates, that's great. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It just means that it is not your message, and that's cool. with these type of things, because it is general, whatever side you're resonating with. So if you're the person that has a third party situation going on and you feel stuck, take it and go from there. If you're the person that had a person that was with in a third party situation, take that and go from there. So we're going to do like that because this is general. So, you know, anyway, I get a few different stories most of the time with these situations because it's general. Anyway, so I have an Emperor here and I have a Queen of Cups. And what I'm getting is the fact that Aries, you're like literally coming up in your own reading, your fire sign reading. So you could be dealing with an Aries. I do see water here, Queen of Cups. So I do see this nurturing, loving person, feminine energy. We're going to put it like that. So they could be he or she, doesn't matter. But the energy of a feminine type of situation that's going on here. Very nurturing, very loving. This person is still there. Like, this person is like wanting to go ahead and hand you their cup. Like, if you look at this, I hope this isn't backwards if I show you, but she's like walking towards this Emperor with her cup. So I do feel like you guys could be dealing with a water sign. Anyway, so there's that. I'm gonna get a couple message cards here, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Bear with me one moment. I don't know, like, I swear to God, I feel like sometimes I'm in a wave, because when I do these readings, they like mimic the other ones a little bit, you know, to a degree or to an extent. And it's like, so this must be what's trending right now. And I do feel like sometimes that there is an energy that's going about like all over, that that a lot of people are experiencing kind of pretty much the same type of situation. So let's see here. You guys, the fire signs reading is a little bit different than the air sign that I just did, as they're kind of still in the beginning stages, the person that you're dealing with, of coming towards you. So I don't feel like there's going to be something that's going to happen abruptly or right away. Oh, snap. So there's that. Let's see if we can get a few more. For some reason, like automatically with this, I have the self-love card came out, and I'm hearing that this person does not feel like they deserve love, and that's what they're struggling with currently. Okay, I'm gonna take these cards because they came out and they're sticking out. So, okay, here's one little tidbit for you guys. If you're in a twin flame situation, this is your reading, because my soulmate card just came out, and that's my indication for divine connections. So you are in a twin flame situation if this reading resonates with you. I do feel like, I hope this video is going to be so freaking long, but whatever. I hope you guys do know that, anyway, that this person is kind of visiting you. So if you do sometimes feel them around, feel their energy. Like I said in one video, sometimes I used to feel my twin flame like kissing me on my cheek, and it feels like little small vibrations on my face, like on my cheek, like somebody pecked me. So that's that. And then I do see self-love here. I do feel like the person that you're dealing with is having issues, struggling with them coming to terms that they are worthy of love. And this is what the death is that's taking place in their lives is showing them that they are worthy of this situation. We have selling out as well. I'm going to show you these cards, but we have selling out. I feel like this person tends to, they don't have any faith in themselves, basically. Like, it's like, if you look at her, she's like all beaten up and wounded. And this is something she's personally doing to herself. Like, I know you don't see this, but anyway, but like, this is what I'm hearing. Like, this person is personally beating up themselves because whatever issues they've experienced over time, or whatever the case may be. You could be dealing with somebody that has kind of like low self-esteem due to situations that have taken place over their lives or whatever. which could play into the addiction as to why they are addicted to what they are addicted to numb the pain, yada, yada, yada. You gather what I'm saying? But I do feel like they personally do things to themselves. It's kind of like self-sabotaging energy in a sense. We have the have faith card here. And I feel like that is a message for my fire signs, like that, to have faith about the situation. Like I said, the soulmate card came out, so therefore I'm hearing that it is a twin flame connection. And as we all know, that type of situation can leave you literally questioning it every few minutes. You can sometimes get clarification or verification on like, yeah, this is like your person, and then like you'll go back and like doubt it or whatever, especially if it's not looking like you want it to look. If you haven't heard from this person in a while or whatever the case may be, you can like tend to doubt, like, okay, no, this can't be, because whatever. Have faith that this person's going through what they need to go through to get to you, and that is okay, and that is perfect. Hold the space for them if you can. Of course, please live your life, but they are going through their own things and their own realizations, and that's what we need and want for them to have happen. So when they come to you, they know what they want. It's no like bullshitting around about like, oh, well, you know, I'm kind of still with this person. I kind of, you know, like you want that to be completely like ceased when they come back, which I do feel like they will. So have faith that they are. We do have procrastination, so they are procrastinating about coming and speaking to you. We have the 8 of Wands for communication. Like I said, they have the initial spark of moving forward and getting out of whatever situation they're trying to cut ties with. Addictions, third-party situations, romantic lovers, husbands, wives, girlfriends, whatever the case may be. They're trying to cut that out or thinking about doing it. It's the initial spark, so they haven't done it yet. They haven't moved. They haven't made any plans, but they are thinking about it, and that is the best thing, because it is like on their mind, where before it wasn't. Death, there's a death and rebirth here, so that's going to die out all on its own. It's going to show them like why they need to go ahead and move forward with their life. So that's that. So there's that. That's you guys' reading, your fire signs, sun, moon, and rising, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Check your placements. If you want to book a reading with me, you can email me. I will have my email in the description box below. They are reasonable. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please let me know if this resonates. I crave you guys' feedback. So there's that. You guys have a great morning, noon, evening, night, or wherever you are watching this. Many blessings.